fall semester will look like has been an ever-changing landscape since the start of this pandemic. And as Action 7 News reporter Brandon Evans tells us, a lot could still change between now and when kids return to class.
We certainly know a lot more about what to expect when school starts back. But for parents, teachers, and students, knowing what to expect is not the same as adjusting to it.
She was extraordinarily disappointed. She was like, I will wear a mask. I will have shields between me. I don't care what they do while I'm there, as long as I can be there.
This mom's 11-year-old daughter was getting ready to start her first year at Albuquerque Academy. But just like the public school districts, they will be starting the year online. And while she knows that's the safe route right now, she's ready to start looking at other options.
I've lived in other countries. I'm happy to look at what other countries are doing. I'm seeing success in other countries in limiting the spread in countries where kids are back in school.
Meanwhile, this APS teacher and parent of two is breathing a sigh of relief now that he also can teach from home during this time.
Most of the people my age that are teaching aren't worried about their own health. They're worried about their parents who help their kids and bringing it home to them.
Some teachers want to remain teaching in the classroom, even though it's online only, to have access to the tools they're used to. But he's not one of them.
I found out last semester that having visuals this way, with me being the teacher and having a whiteboard or a chalkboard behind me, actually didn't do much to heighten the education experience for my students.
However, he admits connecting with students online versus in person will not be the same.
We can watch, 2 minutes of a video, talk about that, maybe flash some pictures up there, talk about that, do some document sharing.
The other teachers I spoke with say they know teachers have a tough road ahead, but they have every confidence that they'll do the best job they can, even when the circumstances change again. Reporting, Brandon Evans, KOAT Action 7 News.
Those same parents and teachers believe it is our behavior, like wearing masks and socially distancing in public, that will determine how quickly things do return to normal. But unfortunately, they feel not enough is being done for that to happen.
I feel like the governor is hoping that we'll behave better, but we haven't been.
It's challenging. People, we have wonderful freedoms in our country. I think we've forgotten a lot about the responsibilities that come with those freedoms.
The governor's current public health order goes through August 28th. It bans mass gatherings and requires everyone to wear a mask in public.